Why does the Torah say that if a person notices that he has a little bit of tzaraat on the side of his house, he comes to the Kohen and says, Ki nega nira li babayit, that I see something that looks like a nega? Why doesn't that just say that there's an actual nega tzaraat on the house? Now, some explain, based on Rashi, that a person cannot say that he sees a nega tzaraat because only a Kohen can diagnose and pronounce that something is tzaraat. So it would be untruthful or not exactly correct for a person to say nega nira li babayit. But what if you're a baki? What if you really do know? What if you did your PhD in negaology? Or alternatively, why is it that we don't have the same terminology by tzarat of the skin or tzarat of the beged? Why doesn't the Torah ever describe a person coming to a Kohen and saying nega nira li on my skin or nega nira li on my clothes? So one explanation that I once heard actually uses the previous Rashi. Rashi says that when Hashem gives a nega on the house, what he's actually doing is some sort of blessing, because the Emorites who lived previously in Eretz Israel, they actually buried their treasure underneath underneath their houses, so that they would be able to find it when they reconquered the land. And so when a person finds that they have a nega on the house and the tzarat on the house, they actually destroy the house and then discover the treasure underneath. And the message that the Torah is getting across over here is that a person can never say nega nira li, because nega is objectively bad. And we never know that when something happens that is actually objectively bad. Maybe it will turn out for the best. Maybe this nega that I have on my house actually ends up being akin to winning the lottery. We have to be careful when bad things happen, and bad things sometimes do happen. I'm not saying that they don't. We have to be careful to be somewhat cautiously optimistic and say something that seems bad happened, but I have no idea what the truth of the matter is. I have no idea whether this is going to end up working out for the best or whether there really is a nega. Be'ezrat Hashem, it's only ke nega. Shavua tov.